Welcome back, everybody. Back with a video. We have balance patch information. I already saw Fallen Cecilia. It's absolutely gorgeous. So let's get right into it. So we have Fallen Cecilia and Remnant Violet for the MO5s, and then for the RGB characters, going to be Lilius, which is nice to see. Deanne, Crowd, Ludwig, Ras for 3-star, and Adventure Ras, and we do have artifacts, Wings of Light and Shadow, and Uber's Tooth. So we'll see what it is. Fallen Cecilia. Let's get right into it. So SA1, ignore ER for basically provoking. Not too shabby. I actually like that quite a bit. Next is going to be her barrier. Barriers increased by 10%. Well, increases max health by 10%. Okay, not too shabby. And then obviously barrier straight is increased. Okay. And then SA3. It talks out enemies in explosive and spiteful emotions and dispels all buffs. It dispels all buffs. Very, very insane. Before granting skill nullifier once to all allies. Very good still, right? Obviously, she had that before. This skill cannot trigger counterattack. Very, very good. Again, very, very good. And the cooldown is 4 turns from 5. Again, really, really good. And then her imprint release is going to be the 4 to 12 speed. They basically made her a speed imprint. Oh boy, Fallen Cecilia coming out the grave. But I put Fallen Cecilia in the Hall of Fame. Again, this is an insane buff. She is very, very usable. She's very, very good. She's a speed imprint on top of it. She's going to be insane. She's just going to be absolutely insane. I cannot wait for it to come out. And it's coming out on the 13th, so it's really not that far away when you really think about it. But again, Fallen Cecilia finally getting some love, just like Emo Haste did. She didn't get a whole rework, but she got absolutely insane buffs. She didn't need much in my honest opinion. If they really just mainly buffed that SA3, which they did. Again, I think she was perfectly fine. She just needed some extra love. But dispelling all buff, cannot trigger counterattack, and then changing the imprint release as well. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Very, very good. Next is going to be Remnant Violet. So, Remnant Violet attacks enemy with a sword, penetrates the target's defense by 50%. Attacks enemy with a sword, this is after. Attacks enemy with a sword and increases combat readiness of the caster by 50%. Penetrates the target's defense by 50%. So they basically want you to use this with Para. You use this with Para, you get a 100% chance the next turn. You get 100% CR basically, right? That's the whole reason why they are literally buffing him, right? And then obviously after, he increases the attack of his caster, same thing. It's the same exact thing, it's just no Awakened, right? But again, they're mainly buffing him to really work around Para. Understandable. I think we'll see how this plays out. I think it's going to be really, really good. It does make Para more valuable, I guess, because if you pair Para with Remnant Violet, it's going to be a guarantee he gets another turn. Really, really good. Now, I do wish, just to fully commit on his S3, make the S3 reset on the kill. If they made this S3 reset on the kill, ooh, that would have been fun. That would have been really, really fun in my opinion. If they should have just full committed. Now I start to wish they full committed, because if they did that, that would have been insane. That would have been an insane combination. But again, very, very nice. Next is going to be Lilius, which Lilius, in my opinion, has been seeing a lot of play in Arena lately in terms of defenses. Me, Lucia, and Dipper's been running her, and people started to copy, and people think it's actually really good. It's actually pretty good. It's not that bad, actually. So it's nice to see her get a buff. So let's look at it. So she increases critical hit chance by 50%. Okay, not too shabby, huh? So this is now just inbuilt into her. So basically this is what it is, right? It is basically inbuilt into her. Okay, not too shabby. After enemy uses a non-attack skill, dispel all buffs from the caster. Okay, and activate suppression can only be activated once every 2 turns. Okay, very, very good. I like the change. It dispels all buffs instead of 1 buff. Really, really good. Again, she doesn't need much. I think she's pretty good, to be honest. Then next, Ready Load Fire. When the target is provoked, damage dealt increases. Ooh, you pair this with like the Emo Lua? That's gonna be pretty good. That is very nice. Again, it's very little changes, but those little changes are quite nice. Because basically, if they do a non-skill, she provokes them. Then she gets her S3. Since they're provoked, she does more damage. Really good. I like this. Again, I really like Lilius. I think she was already good as is. But giving her a buff will be quite nice. So, the each is going to be changed. When suppression is activated by That's Far Enough, grants immunity to the caster for 2 turns. I don't know if I like that. I would prefer them keeping the 20% damage. I guess they thought it was going to be OP. You pair these two together. Yeah, I kind of wish this was just... I kind of just wish they left the 20%. I would have left it. It's pretty good. Next is going to be Deanne. So, alright, Deanne. With the Blessings of the Gods, increased attack and barrier to our allies for 2 turns. Alright, wrong one. Through a miracle from the goddess. Wait, what's changing here? So dispels from 2 buffs from our allies, grants a barrier. Okay, okay. So with the blessings of the goddess, grants increased attack and a barrier to our allies for 2 turns. Okay, so they got rid of dispelling 2 buffs on the blessings of the goddess. Okay. Next is gonna be saying prayers. Through a miracle from the goddess, dispels all debuffs from our allies before granting increased critical hit resistance for 3 turns and increases combat radius of the caster by 50%. Okay, not too shabby. Dispels all debuffs and create increased penetration resistance. Ooh, Deanne. Oh, I like this. Okay, so she has penetration resistance on top of her critical hit resistance. Ooh, I like that. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. Again, Deanne needed a buff. Just a little bit. Her speed, good. But her chi needed a little buff. But now you could say it's kind of a little nerf. But I'm perfectly fine with this. They got rid of the dispelling the debuffs from her Blessing with the Goddess and move it to the same prayers, which I'm perfectly fine with, honestly. I'm perfectly fine with that because I like them switching it. I'm just going to say that right now. I do like that switch. I just like it better. Because this was 2 debuffs. This is all debuffs. Big difference. Big difference, right? Next is going to be Crown. See what they do here. What do you do here? When the skills are available according to cooldown count, receive 20% of damage suffered by all allies in their place. Okay. Inbuilt Aureus. When more than 1 damage sharing effect is granted or destroying effect is applied. Again, not too shabby. Okay. So basically, okay, awaken. Attacks the enemies by summoning the Guardian, Siegfried, and absorb some of the damage dealt with health. Okay. Alright, not too shabby. Again, and the Soulburn decreases damage dealt and attacks all enemies. Ooh, AoE. Ooh, bro, this whole balance patch is actually really, really good. I like that. I like the Soulburn. I would definitely. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Again, this is a W balance patch. Really, really good. I like these changes. They're really good. Next, and then obviously they're changing from when enemies defeated, decreases cooldown. Now they change it to 1. Okay, understandable. I actually prefer this over getting extra turn because, as we're realistic here, attacking everybody, very, very nice. I like that. Of course, Illinov's still gonna be a problem versus them because he does penetrate the target's defense, but I'm very curious to see how this is gonna be playing out. I'm very curious. Also, EE is much better because this you have to defeat. This, you just have to use it. Again, I like that. I like it a lot. Next is going to be Ludwig. Attacks the enemy with light, decreasing buff duration by 1 turn. Before 100% chance to stun for 1 turn. Grants invincibility to the caster for 1 turn. Increases combat by 50%. Okay. Again, you don't have to meet a certain thing, right? They don't have to be stunned. Obviously, you need to stun them to get the 50%. And he gets an EE change. Increases attack of the caster for 2 turns. Okay. And then also the next one is going to be decreased defense for 2 turns. Okay, again, very, very good. I like that they get rid of the whole lock-on element stuff. I really like that. I like getting them rid of the stun and all that for the combat randomness. I love that a lot. Next is going to be a Raz. Let's see what Raz got. Alright, so he got damage dealt increase on X slash, damage dealt increase, and healing increase on his S3. And then his Ruin. After ally in the back row was attacked, when health is 50% or less, grants a barrier to a target for 3 turns. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, we'll take that. Again, I like that they're getting rid of the whole lock behind something, right? I like that a lot. Next, it's going to be Uber's, or actually Wings of Light and Shadow. Oh, this is what increases critical hit chance. Okay. When attack increases damage up by 7 to 14%, a critical hit damage increases damage of the next attack by additional 4 to 8%. I like that. Again, I like that a lot. I really love artifacts that actually have this increased damage dealt by X percentage. Much better. I like that a lot more than whatever this was. Uber's Tooth. After attacking, has a 50 to 100% chance to inflict additional damage on the target. Additional damage increased proportion to the caster's attack. So basically, they made Uber's Tooth AoE. Wowee. Now we have like a rocket punch. No, wait. We have like a 3F situation, but an Uber's Tooth. And you know why they buffed it? You know why? They buffed it for para. It's like a good para patch, you know. Follow CECILIA, Remnant Violet, oh, Uber's Tooth. Oh, buddy. Now I'm even salty even more. If you don't know, I didn't get para. I got 4 Luas. 4 Luas and not a single para. But oh my god, this is a W Baz patch. I don't care what anybody says. This is absolutely a W Baz patch. Again, the only thing I can see people complain about would be Deanne's getting rid of the debuffs, but again, I think it's better. I prefer that change 100%. But again, overall, W balance patch, no complaints at all. Fallen CECILIA coming back from the grave. Remnant Violet, basically buff Para, Uber Shoots, buff Para, and any warrior that has AoE attack. So basically, Holiday you feed. Oh, there's a lot of fun stuff you could do with this. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I like this balance patch a lot. Other than that, though, let me know down below what you guys think about the balance patch, and I will see you guys later on. Peace out.